NHL schedule was released. Sportsnet put out an article, kind of some notable dates. And I think the first one is a real missed opportunity.
Screw them.
Brian Hayes was...
I got a video coming out, Adam. What the...
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
When does it come out?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it'd be up already.
We can always check your
I
channel.
shot it yesterday.
Mitch Marner returning to Toronto. Brian Hayes pointed this out on TSN, and I think he's right. It's a second half of a back-to-back for the Golden Knights. They're going to play Boston the night before, fly up to Toronto, play the Leafs here. So that means, everybody's like, well, that means he's not available for the morning skate media avail. It's like, okay, whatever. But the NHL not making this a hockey night in Canada is insane.
Travesty.
Forget it's the Leafs.
It's one of 4 Friday games.
The biggest ratings draw on hockey night in Canada. I'm sorry, everybody else, but it's true. He's the biggest free agent to move.
Yeah, and this to me, it speaks to just how much of a third, fourth, sixth tier league the NHL is. Because if this is the NBA and a free agent leaves and he's coming back in his first game back in the city,
Christmas
you
Day.
know when this happens? It happens on Christmas Day. It is Kevin Durant signing with the Golden State Warriors. His first game back in OKC will happen on Christmas Day, and they'll highlight it. They'll make it the biggest event that they have because that's their biggest regular season day, and they understand that you can just move things to make it a showcase and make it entertaining because it's an entertainment product at the end of the day.
No, Jesse.
But the NHL refuses to do anything fun. And they don't understand that it's entertainment. It's the fans. You can hype these things up to make them something, but they want to make it so like all of these guys, it's just hockey. It's just about the game. Like, who cares when that game is? Just the schedule makers just put the games wherever.
And Jesse,
and it makes no sense that you wouldn't highlight this game as a marquee matchup.
it's a Friday night.
Not to mention
It's not a hockey night.
Move it.
Not to
Move
mention
it 24 hours.
You also potentially water it down by having
them exhausted.
The Leafs' first game, having them exhausted, but it's also the Leafs' first game against Vegas with Marner is actually 8 days before that in Vegas.
It's the worst scheduling I've ever seen.
It's bad.
And what I also think,
and it's on like a Thursday.
You guys remember that first Tavares return to the Coliseum?
Yes.
And it was like a Metallica concert.
It sounded like the Coliseum in Rome. Like, it was crazy. And that was a fucking weekday back-to-back game, too. The Leafs started, Curtis McElhinney?
Yeah.
Or Garrett
Sparks.
That was the big... We had the debate on this podcast when that happened about which goalie they should start in the back-to-back to save it for JT.
Mike Babcock should have been fired that night.
He should have been,
Yeah.
We're not
no
gonna
pulse.
play Freddie Anderson. We're gonna put Garrett Sparks in.
You don't have blood in your veins. Oh my God.
They ate him alive. And what's interesting? I just this is going to be. I don't expect this to be anything other than because Toronto doesn't have the same sort of loud crowd that the Islanders do. But you have the opportunity to build this up for a week, and as you said, they're playing 8 days before, so you could have back-to-back Saturdays.
Not for a week, for 8 months. We could have been talking about that today for a game in January or something, or December. And you're building to a climax of a regular season in game 37 or 42 when it doesn't matter at all. But you've manufactured entertainment and hype around it just by putting it on a specific day. It's such an easy win. And they refuse to do it. It blew my mind.
It also means, Jesse, that the Leafs are going to play the second half of a back-to-back the next night on Hockey Night in Canada. Probably.
No.
Oh, they're not.
No,
they're off that Saturday.
They're off that
funny you
fucking
should bring
Saturday.
that up. It's their only, if I'm not mistaken, Saturday off all year, except for the Olympics.
So I have to check who's broadcasting it, but that might be a TSN regional.
So,
oh
my God,
that might.
I don't
be.
know if that's out yet.
I don't think it is.
Well, Adam,
and I don't know how they decide that.
I think you're being too harsh because you're telling me your butt's not going to be glued to the seat October 18th for that Hockey Night in Canada matchup.
Well, who's it against, Stephen?
Seattle.
Oh, Jesus.
Or
same division.
Philly's okay. Pittsburgh's okay. Yeah. Whoa. How about December 20th against Nashville? That heated rivalry on the road in Nashville. You're not going to be you're not going to be seated for that.
The Leafs are going to suck that night because they're going to be out having a blast on Broadway the night before.
Yeah, they're going to be ass.
Here's what kills me. The NHL has reseeded their playoffs to create matchups that are rivalries, right? You do this dumb seeding system that is objectively not fair, that everybody fucking hates except for one man, and you won't build, even though the Golden Knights and the Leafs are never going to be like rivals, you won't build a game like that to be like, I just don't understand it.
It should be one of the marquee regular season games of the entire NHL calendar.
And it should have been.
Not just Leafs.
It should have been in October or November.
Yeah.
What are you
Dude,
waiting?
opening nights.
Why are you waiting till November?
Opening nights.
Yeah.
Or sorry, why are you waiting till January? Why are you waiting?
Okay, first step is opening night. If you can't do that, because, I mean, it is kind of far for Vegas or Toronto. It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. It'd be better in Toronto. But
heck, make
hey, give us a Saturday. For God's sake, give us a Saturday.
First Saturday of the season. Doesn't have to be open.
The Leafs have 2 Friday home games all season, and that's one of them. Prison immediately. Also, January 31st is what is always one of the games that makes me the most annoyed. When the Leafs visit the Canucks. Because it is a Hockey Night in Canada game. So everyone hates this. Canucks fans hate it because it's 4 o'clock local. Everyone else hates it because Sportsnet usually takes it off CBC to make you pay for it because it is the game with the biggest Canadian audience. I hate it. A few years ago when they made me stream something else, when Marner was on that fucking point streak and they were playing against the Canucks and then he broke the point streak. I'm still bitter about it.
Well, it was a bad call.
It was a horrible call. They had me streaming, I think it was Habs Oilers.
Yeah, I remember it. And we were making fun of you on the show openly about it, and you worked there.
Yeah, and guess what the whole chat was talking about? Not the game I was watching. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Crazy. 30% more on your subscription this year. Congratulations. Yeah. I just find this to be like such a layup, and they've missed it.